What's up, Soul Family, and everyone out there in the world? This is Nihili Gets into Detail, and this is going to be a general reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mars for the first half of the Sun transitioning the sign of Scorpio. Now, I hope everybody's having had a good Libra season. And with that being said, let's talk about the astrological aspects. So the sun is, of course, our actions, our viewpoints, and how we see the world around us, as well as correlates to our wants. And it's going to be in the energies of Scorpio, which is fixed water, being fixated on its own ways of feeling the emotions. And Scorpio itself was born out of the 8th house of behind closed doors energies, secrets, occult, and mysticism, and anything really deep. So, with that being said, Aries, you are cardinal fire, initiating and creating new ways of seeing and feeling the emotions. And you, Aries, or the constellation of Aries itself, was born out of the first house of self, individuality, personal interest, personal insecurities, and personal affairs. So, I'm going to shuffle the Universal Celtic Tarot deck a couple more times, and I'll clarify with the Waite deck and move on to the Moonology Oracle deck, pulling 3 cards out of said Moonology Oracle deck to end the reading off to see what Mother Moon has to say to you through me. So, let's shuffle this one more time, and I will get to drawing these cards. So, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mars, your overall energies of your reading is the 10 of Wands. So, you'd be dealing with burdens or responsibilities that feel like burdens. Alright? If they are responsibilities and they're for your highest good and the betterment of your well-being, do your best to keep carrying these responsibilities out, especially if it's going to bring in prosperity for you and form of stability as well. Now, with the first card for the Universal Celtic Tarot deck you get is the 6 of Cups. So I feel like you could be dealing with nostalgic feelings, past memories coming back up, or you sharing with others around you during this time and being carrying around with others around you during this time as well, or those who you are interacting with. Now, your second card for the Universal Celtic Tarot deck is the 4 of Cups. So the 4 of Cups is talking about you feeling discontent, not satisfied with what you do have, but focus on what you don't have. Do your best to focus on what you do have instead of what you don't have during this time as the Sun transitions the sign of Scorpio. And do your best to rise above these waters, which cups represent water or emotions in the tarot. So do your best to rise above these emotions by creating higher perspectives, positive thoughts and feelings about what you feel discontent about, and focus as well as focusing on what you do have in your life during this time. Now, the third card for the Universal Celtic Tarot deck is the 10 of Swords. So I feel like there's some type of ending, whether it be physically, mentally, or emotionally, or even spiritually. There is some sort of ending for you during the first half of the Sun transitioning the sign of Scorpio. We'll clarify this when we get to it. Now, your fourth card from the Universal Celtic Tarot deck is the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is talking about you being a little bit introverted due to choppy waters, aka unstable emotions. So do your best to rise above these waters, once again, like I said, with the 4 of Cups. And rise above these emotions by creating higher perspectives and positive thoughts and feelings, so you can open yourself up open up more towards the world itself, instead of letting these emotions get the best of you and making you go introverted. Now, with the 5th card from the Universal Celtic Tarot deck that you get is the 8 of Wands. So I feel like you are taking some action towards whatever it is that you want and desire, as well as communicating about it, or communication is coming to you. but there is action and movement in your life during this first half of the sun, transitioning the sun, sign of Scorpio. Now your sixth card for the Universal Celtic Tarot deck is the Six of Wands. So I feel like there is a sense of victory and feeling victorious in your life, regardless if you feel discontent and feel a little bit things are going your way or feel burdened. You are in a place of victory during this first half of the sun transitioning sign of Scorpio. So be aware of this victorious energy that is around you currently during this time. Now your seventh card for the Universal Celtic Tarot deck is the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is talking about having everything that you want and need in the emotional realm and being very happy and in bliss in the emotional realm as well. You could have a happy family, a happy life, a happy home, and a happy relationship, but there is happiness all around in the emotional realm with the Ten of Cups being here. So that's very good to see. Very happy to see that for you. Now, moving on to the seventh card for the Universal Celtic Tarot deck you get is the Star card, which is Aquarius energy. So you can begin with an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Saturn, or have an Aquarius in your chart, and if so, these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the sun transitioning the sign of Scorpio. But overall, you are doing the best to be optimistic and focusing on healing with whatever it is that you need healing from during the first half of the sun transitioning the sign of Scorpio. Now your last card, but definitely not least, for the Universal Celtic Tarot deck is the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. So you could be dealing with the Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mars, or have Scorpio in your chart, and if so, these energies will be amplified for you during the second half, not second, but the first half of the sun transitioning the sign of Scorpio. And I feel like there is transformation, ending of old things, and birthing of the new during this first half of the sun transitioning the sign of Scorpio, and we'll clarify this when we get to it. Now, let's move on to clarifications. Starting off with the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is clarified by the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. So you can deal with the Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or have Taurus in your chart, and so these energies will be amplified for you during the second half of the, not second half, but the first half of the sun transitioning the sign of Scorpio. Now there is a commitment of some sort, but through this commitment, it may feel like you are carrying burdens or have a lot of responsibilities when it comes to this commitment that you have going on for you during this time. Do your best to create higher perspectives and positive thoughts and feelings about this commitment, so in order to lift those burdens up and know that by you being committed towards whatever it is that you're committed to, that it will bring prosperity to you during this time. Now with the Six of Cups, the Six of Cups is clarified by the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is talking about you launching long-term goals or waiting to launch long-term goals. And you could be dealing with something that was in the past, because the Three of Wands is clarifying the Six of Cups, which the Six of Cups is a nostalgia card, a past card, dealing with past memories, or sharing and caring for others. So you could be launching long-term plans of how to share and care with others that you love during this time. Or you're waiting to launch long-term plans about something that you've been planning that is in your memory space currently during the first half of the sun transitioning the sign of Scorpio. Now, clarifying the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is talking about you feeling anxiety and trapped within your own mind. Know that you are not trapped within your mind, and this is created by you agreeing and creating negative thoughts and feelings. Instead, you need to create and agree with positive thoughts and feelings, so you can be able to break out of this mental cage that you have built for yourself. And this is why you feel discontent, is because you feel trapped within your own mind. Know that that is only illusion, and only you can break yourself out of that. Now with the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Temperance card. So Temperance is Sagittarius energy, so you could be dealing with the Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Jupiter, or you have Sagittarius in your chart, and so these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. But overall, you are combining two or more worlds together in order and ending things that you need to in order to combine these two or more worlds together, whether that be your work life, your business life, your relationship life, and your work life, or your personal life, whatever the case may be. Or since this is clarifying the Ten of Swords, that you're putting an end to combining two or more words together, because whatever you had, but I'll pull an extra clarification card. So an extra clarification card is the World card. So this is Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo energy. So you could begin with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Saturn, a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or a fellow Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mars. So I feel like you are completing a cycle, and you've combined two or more words together, and this is helping you complete a cycle for you during this time. Now, moving on to the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is clarified by the Moon card. So this is Pisces energy. So you begin with the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Jupiter, or have Pisces in your chart, and so these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. But overall, you are embracing or listening to your intuition or following your intuition, but as well as needing to embrace the unknown, which may cause you to go introverted with this Page of Cups being here. So, because the unknown always brings a sense of newness, and newness can always bring a sense of having no thoughts or feelings to cling onto, so it can get scary. Do your best to not be scared or fearful or create fears of reality by you creating and agreeing with negative thoughts or feelings, but instead create higher perspectives and positive thoughts and feelings about the unknown that you're facing or going through during this time. Now, moving on to the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So, with the Nine of Pentacles being here, by you being independent and sufficient in the material world, as well as being able to take care of yourself, which falls under independency, you are taking action towards what you want and desire, as well as communicating about it during this time of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. So that's pretty black and white, which is really good to see. So you're not letting, you're not in this energy of codependence. You're moving by yourself in acceptance for yourself and being independent during this time. Now with the Six of Wands, the Six of Wands is clarified by the Sun card, which is Leo energy. So you can begin with the Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or have Leo in your chart, and so these energies will be amplified for you during this first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. But overall, you are in a happy place, and from being in this happy place, you are feeling the sense of feeling victorious during this time of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. Now, with the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Cups. So, again, just overall bliss and happiness. And you may feel a little bit trapped within your head, but I feel like overall you are embracing this happiness and bliss in the emotional realm, is feeling happy and victorious, as we can see here with the Six of Wands and the Sun card clarifying the Six of Wands during this time of the Sun transition in the first half of Scorpio. So just do your best to not let this feeling of anxiety get to you, as well as embracing and not feeling the unknown during this time. Now with the Star card is clarified by the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is talking about holding on to things too tightly, or the need to hold on to something tightly in order to heal. So whatever it is that you may need to let go in order to heal 100% during this time and stay optimistic, alright? Or you may need to hold on to something and that something that you're holding on to is helping you heal during this time. And then your last card, being the Death card, is clarified by the Devil card, and the Death card, and these cards are last but not least. But anyways, the Devil card clarifying the Death card, and the Devil card being Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Saturn, or have Capricorn in your chart, and if so, these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Libra. And with that being said, you in the Devil card showing up, clarifying the Death card, you are transforming yourself in order to get out of the sensitive field. So this is what is transforming, since it's clarifying the Death card. So you are transforming yourself in any way, shape, or form to get out of this field. So I see you creating higher perspectives and positive thoughts and feelings during this time, moving forward during the first half of the Sun transition sign of Scorpio. Now let's move on to the Moonology Oracle deck to see what Mother Moon has to say to you through me to end the reading off. So, your first card from Mother Moon to you through me is New Moon in Scorpio, walk through your fields, which I can see you doing with the Devil card clarifying the Death card, that you transforming and walking through these fields. So this is just remindance, as well as what's the word? Confirmation, or letting you know that you transforming that field is you doing the right thing during this time of the Sun transition in the first half of Scorpio. So keep walking through those fields as you are. Now your second card from Mother Moon to you through me is Full Moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. So your dreams need a practical plan, as we can see here with the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands can indicate planning as well, or more like launching those plans either in the present or just in the very near future. But your dreams need a practical plan, so be practical about what it is that you're wanting to do in your life, moving forward when it comes to your dreams and desires that you want in this life for yourself during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. Now your last card, but definitely not least, from Mother Moon to you through me, is Full Moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecasted. So a win-win outcome is forecasted for you. So do your best to know that whatever choice you make, that you are going to end up in a happy place. But it's preferably to do what's best to bring as much prosperity into your life as and the energy you put in is what you're going to get out from the universe as well. But overall, a win-win outcome is forecasted for you. So and that could be applying to this field of not having a field and just walking through those fields and going through with what you want to do and what you're desiring to do during the first half of the Sun transition the sign of Scorpio. And with that being said, that'll be all for this general reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mars. I hope this helped. I hope this brought clarity and aided you in any way. Shout out to the whole Soul family. Shout out to the Dollar of the Pilot Man. Y'all be blessed. Know that you'll never be less. Y'all take care and peace. Also, and enjoy your first half of the Sun transition sign of Scorpio. And do your best to not worry about this field. So, with that being said,